thanks again for tuning into my YouTube channel. So today, what we're going to be touching on is how to prepare for an interview as a data analyst. So what I would recommend first is I would bring up ChatGPT. So we really just want to really utilize AI here. We want to go straight in, attach a file. We can go from computer, from OneDrive, or from Google Drive, wherever you're storing your documents. If you're just storing it on the hard drive of your computer or under OneDrive, you can just come in here. For me, I'll just use this old resume here today. Okay, so now I've loaded the file here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get ChatGPT to tell me a little bit about myself based on the resume. Okay, so this sort of just kind of helps you with your strengths and weaknesses a little bit. So, and just understanding, how you've conveyed yourself in your resume and whether you want that. So, what I'm going to say now is I'm going to say, tell me a bit about myself based on my resume. What type of roles would I be most suited for? Okay, so straight away, I'm getting a bit of a hit here. So it says, based on your resume, here are the roles you are most suited for: business analyst or data analyst, or a business intelligence analyst. And then I've got a data scientist entry level position would be of interest, CRM analyst or implementation specialist. So that would be like delivery of CRM systems there, economic or financial analyst, based on my experience and background in economics. And then, it sort of tells me now the suggested next steps of roles that I should target based on my own individual experience here. So, business analyst, data analyst, business intelligence analyst, entry level data scientist positions, or a financial analyst. And then different industries here, it sort of tells me where I'm going to be best placed, whether that's sort of IT, mining, consulting, so potentially even tech, that fits under IT and consulting as well. And then, in emphasis, and basically it's telling me to emphasize my certifications, the extra work that I've done with the extra certifications to demonstrate a level of skill set. Um, so it's telling me also to develop portfolio projects to sort of help me move into those types of roles. Okay, so that's the power of AI. What it does is it just gives you that direction. If you're goal orientated and you want to move forwards, what AI does is it allows you to do that at a much faster rate. Because if in the pre-AI, I would have had to go to a software engineer mate, or a potentially someone who's a high level insights analyst or uh, chief technology officer at a business to sort of gain some insights on where to next. But what this allows you to do is create that path in your head. Okay, so let's just say, based on where I'm currently at, if I wanted to get to, say, my goal is to become a solutions architect, for example, I could say to ChatGPT, what would be the roadmap to become a solutions architect from my current um, experience. So basically saying it's achievable with your current foundation in business analysis and data analysis. And then here's a roadmap again of how to get to that. Okay. So by uncovering this, it just allows you to find, you know, point A to point B. You're at point A, you want to get to point B in your career. How do I go about that? And this tells you what to do. It's no point just going to your boss and saying, I'm here and I want to get to here. Is the boss is sometimes going to say, well, they're going to have their own best interest at heart. And, I mean, I'm not saying don't listen to your boss. Always take your boss um, into his feedback into consideration because they see your work day in and day out. But um, sometimes they might want you to be in a certain position to benefit them or benefit the company that you work in. And sometimes you need to step outside that and have a look at the bigger picture of what you can do and what changes you need to make to reach a higher level and reach those goals that you're after. So here it's basically telling me if I want to be a solutions architect, these are this is the sort of area that I would need to work in to get better in. So the transferable skills that I've got here, and then obviously would need cloud computing. Um, this is sort of Azure and all that. That sort of gets more into the engineering type sort of space there a little bit. Programming, scripting, usually that's Python, Java, and C. That's more kind of like software engineering or data engineering. Um, and then build practical experience, join projects, volunteer involving system integration, architecture design, or cloud migration. So for me, I could go to a mate who's building software and say, hey, can I sort of join your project and just participate and give a bit of time there to learn those skills. So then I can present and I have the work that I've done and I can sort of have a reference there. So all that sort of works to accelerate that a bit faster. Or if you're working in a business, then maybe offering a bit of assistance to another team to gain that exposure might be of interest there as well, just to fast track a little bit. Um, so CRM workflows and customizations, there's a few sort of sideline projects there. And then, yeah, earning some certifications as well. So cloud certifications and CRM certifications just to get that sort of technical skills that you need to move forwards. And then you can see a little roadmap down here, right? So you could just go, okay, I'm going to work on this course here, build a side project, um, study system design principles, transition to technical consulting role, um, earn Microsoft Azure Solutions Architect Expert certification. Okay. And yeah, so it's got a roadmap there. So whatever your goal is, you just go, where am I currently? Where do I want to go? What's the roadmap? What are the steps? And that fills in that area of unknown instead of having to just work it out as you go. Oh, we're going to try a bit of this and we're going to try a bit of that. That might take you 6 years, 8 years to get there. With this and knowing what you need to do, if you take action right away, you can do it in 3 years. And that is the power of AI. It saves you time. And if you use it correctly, you can achieve your goals at a much faster rate. Thanks for listening to me today, guys, and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this. Cheers.